Hey everyone, Mike Wolf here, coming to you from one of my favorite and most unique cities in the world, Venice, Italy. And I want to talk to you today about some of my favorite books that inspired me the most. I quite often get asked, what are the books that really helped you to get where you're at? And so I want to talk about them, and I think my top pick is really going to surprise you. So I'm going to talk about my top three. Um, so First of all, I want to mention the 4-Hour Workweek, Timothy Ferriss, and it talks all about putting your business on autopilot and making money while you sleep, which is something that I preach. And when I read that book, I was already doing it, not to the extent that I am today, but I'd already started. I create a lot of passive income streams through my real estate investing. But it was kind of cool to read it, because most people used to think, well, I think a lot of people still think I'm really weird, but now at least there's somebody else out there who has similar ideas, similar fundamentals to me, where they actually think that, hey, it's possible to not make your job take up most of your life, where you can actually have a life, enjoy yourself, and put different systems in place so you can get paid while you're doing it. And like I said, I started this a long time ago, but the book kind of helped me to ramp it up a little bit. It inspired me to take that to a higher level and really put as many passive income streams in my life as possible. And actually, I just finished creating a course called the 7 Pillars of Passive Income, which is in post-production right now. So once it's out there, I encourage you to check it out. It's going to talk about different ways to put things on autopilot and get paid while you're doing the things that you love. So that was number 3. Number 2 is Brendon Burchard, The Millionaire Messenger. And I recommend all his books, actually, but The Millionaire Messenger was the first one of his that I read. And it talks about taking what's in your mind and monetizing it, and also helping other people. So if you look at the book Millionaire Messenger, the word millionaire is actually in small print. The word messenger is in big letters. So it's all about helping people. It's about taking the stuff that you know, putting it out there, and helping other people, and at the same time monetizing it so you can get paid for your work. And that is a great win-win. If you can help other people and get paid for it, why not? And so that book has totally inspired me, and it's the reason why I'm making this video right now. I was afraid to get on video before reading that book, and then I realized, you know what, I gotta go and take the stuff that I've got that has helped me become very successful in real estate and in entrepreneurship, and I want to put it out there and help other people to be successful too. So I owe a lot to Brendon Burchard. As a matter of fact, if you ever go to one of his live events, you will see me there, because I volunteer for him at every one of his live events. And he's been just a super big inspiration for me, and the guy is brilliant. So make sure you check that out. But now my number 1 book of all time, and this is going to surprise you, because it was written by Dr. Seuss. And he actually did it under a different pen name. Dr. Seuss was a pen name. He also had a different one, Theo something or other. He wrote a book called Come Over and Play. It was written in 1966. I was born in 65. And I remember as a kid, I used to read that book all the time. And, it just came to mind right now, because I'm here in Venice. And one of the premise of the book, it's all about kids going over to different kids' homes all around the world and seeing how they live. And so there's a kid who lives in an igloo, there's one in Japan, there's kids in China. But one of the things that really stuck with me was, I remember seeing Venice, and they had a picture of these canals, an illustration of these canals. And I was always very curious. And in Venice, there's no wheeled vehicles. There's no cars here. There's no trucks. There's no buses. Basically, there's 2 ways to get around. One is boats, like what you see behind me. And also, there's a lot of little labyrinths and alleyways. And you can walk and get really lost in these alleys, but there's no wheeled vehicles. And so really got my curiosity. I remember always asking my mother, is it true there's no cars? That's people get around by boat. And I just thought it was the most amazing thing, and it really inspired me to want to go see the world. And any of you who know me know that, well, if you see my YouTube videos, you know that I'm always in different parts of the world. I'm always traveling, and I've got this curiosity to see how other people live and see other cultures. And it just it lights me up, and it inspires me to do bigger things in my business and in my personal life, seeing that not everybody spends their day fighting traffic to get to a job that they hate. There's different ways of life, and people have all different lifestyles and different ways that they get around and live. And so So The Truth Comes Out, my #1 top pick for most inspiring book of all time, is a Dr. Seuss book. Come over and play. And it's out of print now. You can still get it on places like Amazon. You can get used copies of it. I actually got myself another copy. And check it out. It really inspired me as a kid, and it still inspires me today, as do many other Dr. Seuss books. The guy is way ahead of his time, very magical. I can't imagine what this planet would be like if Dr. Seuss never existed. So anyway, I'm Mike Wolf. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and get all my videos. I've got dozens of them. If you're not on my YouTube channel right now, you can find it by Googling YouTube Mike Wolf Mastery. And if you want to reach me, I'm at mike@mikewolfmastery.com. It's wolf just like the animal, no E. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you soon.